Hey everybody, Jason Andrew here, founder and CEO of Impact Savings and Fund Money. Now, it doesn't matter which country you are watching this from. Today's session is going to be really relevant because I'm going to be talking about how you can set yourself up for the end of the month. And before I do that, I need to first go through a general disclaimer, just so that you understand that this is not financial advice channel. The information I provide here is of a general nature only and does not take into account your investment objectives, particular needs, or financial situation. And the content should not be relied upon as the basis of an investment decision. Really important, guys. This is general information only. However, it's extremely useful. And you should seek independent advice from professional advisors before making any decisions regarding the content or any investment. And having owned a financial planning business, I can tell you, you need to see a financial advisor because they're going to always give you, because they're well qualified to give you advice. Now, in today's session, I'm going to be talking about how you can finish up November in a whatever month you're watching this in on a high note. Now, if you remember my last video yesterday or the day before was telling you that it is the beginning of a month and a really good time to start reflecting on what you've done and also planning. So I'm only going to give you two things that you need to do to be able to set yourself up. And the first thing is to thinking about how you think about things. Now, when I say don't budget, I don't mean be irresponsible with your money. I'm saying think about how you approach your finances, because research has done in Australia by savings.com.au showed that a third of Australians are embarrassed about their spending habits. So if this is you, then you are among, there's millions and millions of other Aussies and also people around the world who feel the same way about their spending habits. So that's okay. Acknowledge that. What I'm going to do today is get you to think about how you can change your mindset so that you can think about how you can shift from and move into having positive cash flow. And the first thing I want to ask you and challenge you to think about is the concept of budgeting versus cash flow management. Now, when you think about budgeting, do you have feelings of excitement, or do you have this feeling of stress and lack and thinking that I'm going to be eating away at my life and that it's not a very enjoyable kind of place? So if that's you, then I'm going to encourage you to think about it differently, because you may have a really great job where you're managing some money. You might have a P&L responsibility. You might have a business. You may run a sporting club. You might be really good at managing money elsewhere, but when you come to your home front, you find it difficult because it has a budget connotation attached to it, and there's lack. So I'm going to get you to think about differently in your own house. Think about you as being the cash flow manager of your household. So rather than thinking about, scraping away and budgeting, which is a feeling of lack, think about cash flow management. Your job is to manage how the money comes in and then how it goes out. And then if you can do that, then you can end up and you can start thinking about how you can have a household profit at the end of each month. So this is a concept I introduced in the last video. So what you need to do in order to have a household profit is obviously be responsible with what you owe. So you may have some overdue bills that you need to pay. So sort those out. You've got bills definitely coming up. So understand what they are and get an understanding on what your cash flow situation is. But the key thing is to change your mindset. So once you move from this little shift, moving from a budgeter to a cash flow manager has dramatic impact on the way that you think and the way that means the way that you feel about your finances. So now that you are a cash flow manager, the next thing for you to do is set yourself a simple financial goal and plan for this month, and just take it 1 month at a time. So, and when you set your financial goal, all you need to do is just ideally think about what is the actual household profit that you want to have at the end of the month. So sit down right now, write down what you would like that household profit to look like. And then that's the only exercise that you need to do. Then book a time in your calendar to go down and sit down and map out a plan to getting that household profit. So that's it, guys. When I say don't budget, I'm not saying don't be stupid. I'm just saying think about it differently. Be a cash flow manager of your finances, and that will help you shift from that feeling of lack and stress into thinking, okay, I'm just going to be managing the flow in, the flow out, and then have a plan and a household profit goal that you would like at the end of the month. Okay, so that's it for me in this session. If you'd like more ideas like this, then I'm going to encourage you to go into this website at fundmoney.me. That is where we've got a cash flow breakthrough ebook that we have released. You can get your free copy right now. Just go into that website, enter in your details, and bang, you will have more tips like that on how you can get a cash flow breakthrough, start thinking differently, and start heading towards enjoying the life that you know that you want, you deserve, and that you really can really enjoy the life that you want. All right, guys, so that's it for me. To your happiness, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.